All right, so what up, y'all? It's your boy Van, and yet again with another tip of the cap. And just realized it's been a week really since I've started making and posting content related to hats or something within my personal life because I was considering just some like changes as far as like making these videos and whatnot. But I think we'll hold off on that because it'll just be too much and it'll be different. Trying to figure out ways to like maybe condense it or just find like ways to like just showcase the hat um, with images or whatnot. But I feel like that just take too much time for me to put into, and this is just something that's more so for me. Even though I don't really watch the videos, this is more of just a way that I can just make a list and curate what's in my collection. So um, when it happens, it'll just happen, and it's more on a whim in a sense. So when I feel like doing it, I'll do it. But about the hat, excuse me. This one right here is a Supreme cable knitted that I just found out it was called cable knitted. I just call it a knitted hat because, it has like the thread like yarn material that looks like it's been sewn or crocheted or whatever you want to call it. So that's what drew me to this hat in particular. Found out, yeah, this is the hat that I got end of 2017 as a fall winter piece that came out at that time, and they came out in different colors. I think like a red, black, and a white. I believe in. I think this was like the most unique or the one that appeased me. So I just got this one, and it is a camp style hat, but it is a stretch fitted. So it is fitted in the back, but it's a stretch. So it's like a flex fitted kind of. So it comes in this. I got this in a medium large size because that's where my hat range and that sizing goes. So yeah, and it's actually kind of a cool little like pattern that's like, almost it feels like a sweater. It's like a sweater like material. So it's, like I said, it's like it looks like something that could be sewn or crocheted or knitted, which hence the name knitted. I guess the cable part of it shows a pattern. It's almost like a ugly 360 wave. If you're familiar with that, so it has a BOGO right there, all in tono light sky blue. Made in the U.S. Supreme, medium large size tag, and yeah, it's a camper style cap. So with most hats, I just tend to leave the brim as it is. So with these, it's usually pretty flat, but it's not like it's like has very slight bend. But I just leave it as it is. It actually is somewhat breathable because it has ventilation eyelet holes, and but it's cozy. So this is a cozy hat because of the sweater-like material, but it doesn't like make me feel too hot or anything like that. So that helps. But yeah, got this hat just because it looks different. That's kind of the things I look for in a hat. Really, it's just like different materials that are used that does look unique. Even though it's like similar in a traditional camper style cap, it's just the fact that it's like out there with like the look and the materials that are used and how it's implemented, and that's like execution overall I feel is great. It's also nice that it's a fitted, even though it's a stretch fitted, but sometimes it's just better like this with the back rather than with the strap or whatever. I don't know, and that's just another thing because with most camper caps in particular in this style of 5 panel, they usually tend to have a strap or not really snapback, but it's like a leather or like there's a band enclosure for the strap back. And while I don't really knock on it as much as I used to, it's just something different too that I enjoy, and I just like a nice fit on my head. So I usually try to stay close to my size because I prefer fitted, but I am also diverse as far as like I like hats in general. So caps, hats, any sort of headwear really that's like that looks good at me that I like, I'll get. So yeah. Unfortunately, I beat the bots on this day, so I got this hat with the Supreme website, but I use my phone for the app. So tip of the cap to y'all. Just gonna make a bunch of videos during this Memorial Day, because yesterday I kind of had a family barbecue with my parents and my siblings, and we just hung out, even with social distancing and like not making sure we're not doing like a large gathering. So there were really no relatives, so it was just like immediate family type of thing, and so we had that when it was nice. And today's the weather is a little crummy, so it's giving me a good chance to just stay inside and make these videos because I don't know, I just feel like it's better than just watching TV and do nothing else. So we'll smell you later. This is your boy Van signing off, and we're gonna move on to the next. So holla.